It is only in Nigeria that politicians steal money, work freely, and are celebrated, says Ndume. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got your ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says here, that it is only in Nigeria that politicians steal money, work freely, and are celebrated. Ndume. Senator Ali Ndume, APC Bonu, has decried the level of corruption in Nigeria, saying the trend in a major challenge facing the nation. Ndume said this during an interactive session with newsmen in Kano on Saturday. Our major challenge in this country is corruption. Up, up to now, we have no law that can proactively or reactively address the issue of corruption in this country. If you see somebody in our system, especially in politics or government, and he is not corrupt, then he's lucky that he is God fearing. Otherwise, it is only in Nigeria that you steal money and you work freely and you are celebrated. If you come into an area like this, people would start lobbying you and prostrate before you, even when they know that the money was stolen. It is only in this country that somebody had no money yesterday or last week, but the following week he buys 10 cars, buy jets, and his family will celebrate him, he said. The lawmaker said that in other developed countries, people would ask how, when, and where he made this money, but the reverse is the case here. Udme said he had made several efforts to pass a law on unexplained wealth in Nigeria, but that such endeavors never saw the light of the day. He said he approached the former head of state if he could sign an executive bill to that effect, but he declined. Up to now, there is no law on Unexplained Wealth Act in Nigeria, and there is no executive order on it, Ndume said. He expressed concern over the hunger in this country and called for an increased cultivation of food crops to address the problem. There is hunger in the land, and up to now we have not cultivated up to 5% of our land. Nigeria is blessed with massive arable land. According to him, Nigeria is blessed with cultivative land everywhere that could be used to grow food, crops, and feed the nation. And that was what I was said for guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that it is only in Nigeria that politicians steal money, work freely, and are celebrated. Well, you add it for me this morning, and if you're not to subscribe, the best you can do right here and right now is to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on the video to get more updates concerning this engineering feature to come. Well, Ali Ndume, like some of all the other good politicians that we still have in this country, he is saying that it's only in Nigeria that somebody will steal money and work freely, and the next week they are celebrated. Well, it wasn't lying. He's saying the truth. It's only in this Nigeria that you will see, somebody will they will see a politician steal money. They will know that this politician stole this money and they'll be celebrating him. It's only in Nigeria that this week somebody is broke. Next week he has buying 10 cars with private jet. A politician for the matter of fact. Yes, it's only in Nigeria that these things will happen. So Ali Jume, in his own way of stopping this, he says that the country should issue an unexplained wealth act. Like when he passed the bill to a minister, they rejected it because it will affect all these politicians that are looting our money. Politicians like the former governor of Kogi State, with a lot, all those northern governors that mostly loot the state money. I didn't remember, sir, before you see a politician that will not loot, that will not steal money, that is God, that is very God fearing. I'm not saying they are not in Nigeria, but Nigeria is in a state whereby people can't even afford to eat 2 times a day, talk less of 3 times a day. And Nigeria can't afford politicians to be looting billions of our own money, of our own resources. That is what Ali Ndume just trying to tell the fellow ministers. Yes, that's what he's just trying to tell the fellow ministers. Well, what can we say? Because we all know that most of all our politicians in this country, they are corrupt. They are corrupt. This is not the case of Dustin. All of them, in one way or the other, have stolen one thing or the other. They are all corrupt individuals. Hmm. Well, what do you guys think? But under the comment section that I have here, Jotex fully says that how can you farm when some of you loot money and acquire arms and you give it to your political thugs? And after you win the election, you leave them with the arms, and these thugs of yours start chasing farmers and make life unbearable for farmers to access their farms. And some were murdered in cold blood. Tell me, how can these poor farmers grow their food crops? And as you said, until Nigeria chase all these political thieves out of office, then maybe the politicians will learn their lesson. This is a very good comment, and I really love this comment, and I understand everything. So that, how can you farm? Because I think the man was telling us that we should go and farm. How can you farm when you guys want to do election? You give your political thieves arms like guns. We all know the people he's talking about now, these bandits. Then after you win the election, you leave the arms with them, and later on, these people will be using their arms to be disturbing farmers, to be terrorizing farmers. This country is messed up. Bernard Roy says it that the great Ali, you are not alone in this. Yes, darkness shall finally give way to light. God shall prevail over evil. Ride on, sir. Principalities and power of darkness are caving in, falling flat, never to rise up again. Yes, this is somebody that supports him, like just like me. Or what do you guys think concerning all this? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button, the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime I have a new video, you will first get notified about it. Once again, thank you all for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.